Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about the new Prada Paradoxe Intense, and I'm going to compare it with the original Prada Paradoxe. Which one is better? Are they that different? Is it worth getting yourself a bottle of the new one? If you're interested, stay tuned. That's so cool. First of all, as you can tell, I love the bottle. I think it's so fun. There's nothing quite like it in my collection, just looking around. This new fragrance, let me tell you, I was so excited because the original, I've got loads of fragrances in my collection, over 800, probably plus, I'm not counting anymore. But for some reason, this designer fragrance, it's such an easy fragrance to wear. I wear it every single day. Well, not every single day, but I can wear it every single day. It's good for any occasion. It's a known floral, fruity DNA, white flower DNA, sort of a perfume. There's many of them on the market, but yet there's something so youthful, so playful, so Moorish about this perfume that I was kind of shocked after getting it how much I wanted to wear it. There is literally, and everybody will say that to you, there's something different, although it smells like a lot of other fragrances similar to like Joy from Dior or My Way, Armani. This is that vibes of a fragrance, but there is some sort of like more juiciness to it. The pear opening, it's so good. You can definitely detect the pear note. It's so fun, it's so bright. And then you've got the white florals, neroli, you've got some vanilla. It's just crisp and fun. It lasts a good amount of time as well. It's not amazing, absolutely amazing, but it does last a good 6 to 8 hours on the skin. It does project moderately, but great for everyday wear. And to me, this is like a perfect fragrance to gift somebody or to buy it for yourself, because literally nobody will hate the way you smell. You'll smell amazing for everybody. This is like a typical crowd-pleasing, very nice perfume, and it has that youthfulness in it that even if you're older, it's not too youthful that you'll feel like you're wearing something that you shouldn't be wearing, or like it's, you know, feel out of place. So it's a nice in between. It's got that youthfulness, that vibrance, that joyfulness, but it's also, because of the white flowers, I think it can be worn by anybody, really. So I was over the moon when they released the intense version. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it because I'm obsessed with the scent. And here it is. I've got it here sprayed, because I've got many fragrances today I was testing. So I sprayed it here, and let me tell you, I've tested it before in a perfume shop a couple of times, but I actually got to own it, and let me tell you the differences. So they are quite similar fragrances, I would say. They've got their nuances, they've got the differences, but overall the sort of fragrance you're getting is very similar. But there is a couple of differences that you get to know upon further testing when you test them side by side. One of them is that the opening is quite similar, but the Prada is much more bright and airy, and to me it's a bit better than this one, because here you straight off the bat you notice the vanilla. The vanilla is a tiny bit smoky, woody, musky, and you get that straight away, whereas here, you know, the opening, the bright fruitiness, it just gets released, and that pear and a bit of honey, I can smell like a little bit of honey on that pear, is so mouth-watering. It's so good. It just captures you in such a way that this one just doesn't. But it's still a bright, a beautiful opening. It's still a fruity opening. It's gorgeous. But when you smell them side by side, this one, the opening, it just is amazing. And then when they settle down, I would say I'm appreciating this one more just because I would say it's stronger by about a half. So you really start to smell this one further off the skin. This one settles down to be a quieter scent overall. Although it's still, you know, a moderate projection, this one I would say it's twice as much of a projection that you're getting with this intense version. It really just that, I think that ambroxan and that woodiness and vanilla in the bottom layer, the base layer, just makes it jump off the skin so much more. And in the dry down, you get that woody ambroxan vanilla. You get a ton of it. It's so good. You've got the white flowers as well, but it's a nice woody vanilla that you get at the bottom. Whereas with this one, the dry down is so different. It's just a stark difference. Here in the dry down, you mainly get the white flowers and a bit of honey, and it's bright. It's so very airy in the dry down. So I think they both have similar of an experience. They both smell similar. They both share many of the same notes, but the experience of a fragrance is different. And I would say that I do prefer the opening of the Prada, but I do prefer the dry down of Prada Intense, and I do overall prefer a stronger fragrance. So I do love this one, although the opening of this one is just a winner. And I would say that most people would enjoy perhaps this one a bit more. I would say this one is a bit more crowd pleasing, and because of this freshness, you can wear it all year round, especially spring and summer. This would be perfect. This, because of the vanilla, it's perfect for right now actually, because it's that sweater weather. When you apply it on your scarf, this will last a long time, and you'll get the dry down. It'll just last and last and last. And that's why I think they both are worth purchasing for different reasons, because this one is definitely more of a lighter, brighter scent. So Prada, the original, is much more of a brighter, crispier scent. It is for those that love a fresh scent. It is for those that like this sort of spring fragrance. I would say this is a perfect spring fragrance, this Prada original. Whereas the intense version, I think, is for those of you that love maybe a bit more of a gourmand scent. You like a stronger scent for every day. And if you're buying your first Prada Paradoxe, I would say you would perhaps enjoy this one, especially if you are in the colder season right now. We are now in the winter, so that's what I'm saying, but maybe you're in the summertime where you live, or, you know, it just really depends. But you could have both and wear them both for different occasions, in my opinion, because really although they're similar, they have a different use, I would say, both of them. Which one is my personal favorite? I think it's really hard. It's so hard. I think that at the moment my favorite would be the Prada original, but not because necessarily I prefer the scent profile, just because I just like this sort of a fresher fragrance at the moment, which is paradoxal. Can you say that? It's like a kind of paradoxal because it's winter right now. But for some reason, at the moment in my life, I'm preferring a fresher scent for every day. So I would go for this one. But if you're somebody who is maybe more into gourmands at the moment, prefers a stronger fragrance, then Prada Intense would be for you right now. But I love them both. I'll wear them both definitely. And if you're like me, if you're struggling to choose one, maybe choose them both and just wear them for different occasions, and maybe try them side by side. You'll really see that the difference in the dry down is quite big. So do with that what you will. Let me know which one do you prefer, if you've tested them, and why, so that it also helps people watching this video. Of course, link them both. I think there's some great deals right now for Christmas, discounts for these perfumes, so I'll try to find the best deals I can find. And I hope you have a fragrant holiday season. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.